What is up, guys? My name is Mickey. If you are new here, this is the channel of Mirror Finish Auto Detailing, located here in Minot, North Dakota, specializing in paint correction, ceramic coatings, but of course also doing interior detailing and exterior detailing as well. Today we have a pretty fun project. It's going to be a really big one. We have a two-step paint correction, an interior detail, 5-year ceramic coating, and a wheel coating as well. So here is the vehicle we have right over here. I will show you the conditions we are beginning with. As you can see, the wheels are pretty caked. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is somewhat of a farm truck. He did take it through the car wash. Some mud and grime. The paint is not in the best condition. As you can see, there's some contamination. We're going to be taking care of that. And the lighting, you can actually see it's a little hazy. You can kind of see, even as I rub it, you can hear that. There is definitely contamination. We have some interior detailing to do, obviously. It's not too bad. The mats need some cleaning. But besides that, I mean, everything's just scrub and wipe down. Nothing too crazy. Wheels are going to be getting coated as well. They will be getting a thorough cleaning, and then we're going to top them off with G-Technique C5. We are going to start with the exterior, just because if you get the door jambs and everything wet, or if while you're doing the door jambs you get a little water on the inside, you know, had you done the interior first, you don't have to go back and re-wipe that. You're going to clean the interior at the end anyways. So let's begin with the outside, obviously starting with the wheels. Alright, the wheels were a little caked in mud. Obviously, we did the wheels first. For those who don't know, you always want to do the wheels first because they are the dirtiest part of the vehicle. Imagine it like this. Had you done the paint first and you got the paint all clean, now you do the wheels and all like the dirt and grime from the wheels is just going to splatter back onto the paint. Then you'll have to clean the paint again. So always do the dirtiest part, which would be the wheels. And that way, if you splash anything on the paint, you're going to go right back over it anyways and wash the paint. And then you're actually going to even foam down the wheels as you're washing the paint with the foam gun. So all in all, it's the most effective way. For those, of course, that are new to washing their own car or new to detailing, keep that in mind. Next, we are going to do something called a decontamination wash, where we're going to foam it down, wash it, strip any waxes or sealants or any oils that are on there, also clay bar all that contamination out of the paint, and do an iron decontamination to make sure that there is no brake dust fallout or anything like that. So let's get right to that. For today, we are going to be using the Black Line foam cannon. This is brand new to me. I have never used this, so we're pretty much unboxing it here today. Get a nice premium quality plastic case that the soap would go in. Looks like on the inside there's a towel. Next, we have a pretty heavy and sturdy nozzle. It looks like here's how you adjust the spray pattern, and of course this adjusts how much foam you're gonna get. One thing I like about this foam cannon so far is that the fact there is this little, I don't know what to call it, metal piece. That way, even if you have the foam cannon upside down, the weight of this metal will go like this, and you can keep spraying it. So whatever direction the foam cannon is in, this will weigh it down. Alright, it is the next day. I have the same hoodie on, but we are done washing the vehicle. It has been thoroughly decontaminated, clay barred, iron decontamination, whole strip wash is done. What we are going to do now is inspect the paint, see what we are working with, and then do the interior before we actually start the paint correction, because I really want to get that done first and not have to deal with the inside. As you can see, the paint is in horrible condition in some areas. I mean, as I zoom in here, you guys can really see what we are dealing with. I honestly thought that this would go away after the wash. I thought it was just dirt and grime, but even after a clay bar, it didn't go away. So we definitely have some things to be polishing away. And over here, we don't see that white hazy stuff. I assume that's water spotting. But over here, we still, have defects, swirls, scratches, hazing, and of course, etchings over here. I do not know what that is, but it is something that was left on the paint. As you can see, we are dealing with some hammered black GM paint. We should be fine though. I mean, we will polish this. It's getting a two-step paint correction. So we'll get this to about 90, 95 or more perfection percentage-wise. So we will do the interior. The interior detailing is pretty straightforward. I'm gonna roll like a clip montage. I think it's called a montage. I don't want to be wrong, but whatever it's called, I'm gonna roll like a quick time lapse or whatever of me just cleaning it to give you the idea, but it's pretty straightforward. Scrub, wipe down. So I don't think you guys need a detailed video on that at the moment. interior is completely done. As you guys can see, it came out wonderful. These seats look very beautiful right now. The plastic mats, everything was dressed. So now it looks nice and dark, including the doors. They're no longer dusty and grimy. The door jambs and everything as well got cleaned out. So everything looks spectacular. Same thing about the driver's side and the passenger side. The cup holders, the leather seats, the steering wheel, the screen, the vents, the buttons, everything got cleaned out, blown out. So yeah, customer should be very satisfied with these results. So what exactly will we be using for the paint correction? Now, the customer is paying for a two-step paint correction, so we're looking to get 90 to 95% perfection. Now, the machine of choice is gonna be two actually, but we have the wireless Milwaukee 15 millimeter dual action polisher, and then I also have my Rupes LHR Mark III. What that will do is have, make it a little easier where we have one polisher to polish, one polisher to cut. So what will we be using as pads? We're gonna be probably going with the Rupes wool. It is very aggressive. It will get those deep defects out. It's the blue coarse version. And then to finish it down, we most likely will use one of these two. The Lake Country HDO CCS pads. The black one if it's finicky, but most likely we'll just finish down with the orange one. That way, when we are, finishing down, it looks perfect. And this is gonna be our compound of choice. I am liking this. It's called Koch Chemie H902. It's very good at cutting. And then the choice for the polish, Sonax Perfect Finish. This is one of the best finishing polishes out there. Spectacular, spectacular finishing. Low dusting as well. Even the cutting compound is one of the best cutting compounds because not only can it cut, but it finishes down super duper well. Super well for a compound. So let's get into this thing. Okay, the clarity we see from this is amazing. Obviously we have the uncorrected side, and you can see a clear line of where the correction spot happened. Alright, there you see, obviously there's a scratch over here. I might chase that a little bit more. It's not too deep, but you can definitely see we have a gigantic improvement from this. All this nasty haze, water spots, scratches, swirls, definitely improved when we did the test spot. So I did not exactly remember to record me polishing the driver's side. I actually finished polishing most things on the driver's side. I mean, the doors are done, the tailgate, pretty much everything on the driver's side except the hood and the roof. I'll show clips of me polishing the passenger side, the whole half, which is the left half if you're standing in front of the truck, but I haven't done that part yet. So regardless, there's still plenty of time to show me polishing. But regardless, the truck is looking phenomenal. I mean, just look at the shine. I'll show some clips here. Like, look at that. That's exactly why this is mirror finish auto detailing. Oh my, like this is just crazy levels of gloss. I mean, I get it's black. It's gonna be more glossy than something like white, but like this is just crazy. And for those who are gonna say, put it under a light, there you are. Is it perfect? No. Will there be a scratch here or there in some spots? Of course. The whole goal of a two-step paint correction is to reach 90 to 95% perfection. Alright, so for the final step, obviously we have to finally ceramic coat the car. This is by G-Technique. It's a brand in Europe, and they make ceramic coatings. They're one of the most respected coating brands out there. This is their Crystal Serum Light. It's rated at 3 years up to 5 years. We're looking to get about 5 years with maintenance if you do it really well, and of course top it off with the top coat. It does not come with a top coat. It's only a single layer coating. So you do not need to do a double layer with this. Optional choice, you can add XO V4. This is supposed to be the top coat on top of this if you want it to be there. This alone will get you 18 to 24 months of protection with one layer. Actually, the previous version, you needed 2 layers. So that just makes it a lot easier. What this will do is create more hydrophobicity and make it a lot easier to dry, and it just gives it the extra oomph. It's not really necessary if you don't really want it. It just gives you a better top layer for the ceramic coating. Finally, we're gonna add this to the wheels. It's C5 by G-Technique. This is their wheel coating. This is specifically for wheels. Now you can use other ceramic coatings on wheels like the one that you're gonna use on the paint. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. It's just nice to have things that are specific to certain parts of the car. This can be used on the wheels and it can last up to 2 years. So we'll see how well this truck does. It does see a lot, being that it is North Dakota and, you know, road salts and all that, but you'd rather have this and have it fail than your rims being ruined because you have nothing on your rims, especially if they're gloss black wheels like the one that this customer has. So let's get to coating. Fully wrapped up, I think this is one of the best cars I've done. Like, I've done a lot, but the look of this ceramic coating is one of the best, which I already know, but being black, it like shows all the gloss and shine. Like, I'm not saying green or red or blue, and all them colors are not glossy, but black, it's an absolute mirror. As you can see, like, I'll show some clips, it looks fantastic.